So my name's Fiona and I'm 57 years old and I've been in the nursing profession for 30 years. Sleep for me wasn't really a challenge when I was younger. I think definitely as I've moved through my nursing career, sleep's become more challenging. Shift work has definitely had a huge impact on that, especially the short changeover times between, say, an evening shift and a morning shift, or multiple night shifts in a row where it's really difficult to get used to that pattern, and then you're back onto a morning shift again. And as I've gotten older, I guess the impact of pressures of life, and as an older woman, hormonal impacts as well. Then there's lots of variables on my sleep, quality of sleep, and my patterns of sleep. As a younger person, you definitely deal with it a bit easier, but it's still a challenge. You're still tired the next day. You've got less energy. You're, living on caffeine, and I guess you're not recognising that that's going to be an ongoing impact on your health and well-being when you're that sort of age, as opposed to now when you're, in your middle age, and that impacts, you're feeling the impact of that more heavily. As a ageing female, sleep is not always easy, and that may not necessarily have anything to do with work some days. That can be just, menopause and hormone imbalances, and, just the other pressures of family and home life, elderly parents. I think some strategies to look at for strategies to help staff doing shift work to have better sleep patterns and have a better work-life balance. I see things coming in terms of flexible work arrangements, where staff actually have to complete a form to say what they would like and how they think that would help them. That does seem to focus a lot on people with young children, which is totally appropriate, but there's also a huge impact on all staff regardless of what they're managing in their life. I think as a shift worker and as someone who's worked in a big organisation for a long time, there hasn't been a lot of education around sleep and the importance of sleep and the impact on our well-being and how we perform at work and at home in our personal lives. So I think more education, more little workshops even that staff can attend that can get to easily, their managers can provoke them going to. It's really important that workplaces recognise that it's an ongoing requirement that staff need to be supported to look after their well-being and address their sleep needs. Staff can recognise it themselves. Some will do something about it, some won't. But if the organisation is actually promoting it and providing some opportunities to learn how to address sleep disorders, and really sort of promoting that staff attend education workshops around it, and that the organisation are valuing their staff's wellbeing, I think that moving forward, that will be really important to maintain a healthy workforce. Definitely mental health and good sleep are vital. They're a marriage that needs to work together, and any of us know that one poor night's sleep and you're feeling cranky and not yourself the next day. So an ongoing pattern of poor sleep is definitely going to impact on staff's mental wellbeing.